Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I just want to make a video in response to a story that I found out this past Friday. And this is regarding another race soldier acting up, running wild. And this race soldier, his name is Dean Zipes. And he was fired. He was fired about a month ago because he decided, and there was a dash cam video that recorded him doing this. He decided to take his stun gun and handgun, pull them out, rub them together, and point them at the direction of a convenience store. Like he was going to shoot up the place. And while he was doing it, he was quoting lines from the 2001 film Training Day. He did it like he was some freaking warden at a prison or something. Thinking that he's some kind of big bad boss or something. Like he running the show and all that other crap. I have to say this about this fat ass man. The only thing that he's running is going to a donut shop and eating probably 5, 6, 7 donuts a day at a Dunkin' Donuts. That's the only thing that he be running. He ain't running nothing. And the crazy thing about this is that if you read the article in the description of my video, is that this man did this. He also voiced racial slurs, and he did this because he was upset because a local Starbucks cafe, decided not to give him free coffee. So he did this over some coffee. Wow. Like, if you remember my video about that man robbing that girl over some video games, like, this is just crazy. This is just straight up crazy right here. This could have probably ended up a really awful situation. Someone probably could have got killed by this man. All because this guy didn't understand the difference between fantasy and real life. He obviously didn't understand it. There's no problem with quoting lines from movies. There's nothing wrong in role-playing. There's nothing wrong in dressing up as characters from movies. Nothing wrong in that, and doing any of that stuff. But you gotta understand the difference between fantasy and real life. When you're trying to bring fantasy and real life and trying to put them together, there's something wrong with you. And you may need to see a therapist or a counselor. You may need to see one. Because fantasy and real life, they're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. And this man right here, him losing this job, that's the consequence. This is what happens when you're trying to bring fantasy in real life. And it's sad. This man freaking brought another sicko, making a foul name to the police department. Oh my God, this is awful. How could this man call himself a man who's fighting for justice, yet he's doing something like this? Oh my God. And it's glad that dash cam caught what he's doing. And this is why every officer needs to have a dash cam. Just to make sure that the cops are out there doing right. Of course, everyone makes mistakes, but this right here, this is not a mistake. This is not a mistake. This is a man doing something deliberately. He's deliberately doing something evil. It's one thing by making a mistake, by maybe, I don't know. Like, of course, there are police officers make mistakes too, just like every other normal human being. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. A police officer could stop someone, could stop the wrong person, and they end up writing them a ticket or something like that. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. But the one thing a police officer should never do, pull out that gun out that holster and point it at random people. It's not right. Because a slip of a finger, the slip on that trigger could possibly end a person's life. And thank God, his coworkers, they turned this asshole in. And thank God that they did. They turned him in, and he got fired. And I hope that any other to ever make this news report be a warning to any police officer out there. That gun, it's just that gun you have. It's just a means of using to try to save lives. And I've said this before in my tribute to Jordan Edwards video. You need to be, the police need to be looked as saviors, not as executioners. And I hope someday that police officer will say that. I pray that that day will come. Now, that's all I got to say about this. Feel free to like, comment, or favorite my video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.